First of all, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Likewise, brothers are there putting on this truth. Faithfully fair to see, feeding the sheep, and to you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is No More Happy Days, Edom. Okay, which we know is Great Babylon, America. Okay, this is the land, okay, where we have been oppressed by Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man. And it's always a pleasure to bring out, you know, the miseries that's going to be coming onto this place. And that's already started, but the more miseries that's going to be coming on to Great Babylon, America before it's finally destroyed by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Let's start off with our first book here. This is the book of Jeremiah 50 and starting with verse 33. And it reads, Thus said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were pressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Their Redeemer strong, the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and discotheque the inhabitants of Babylon, America. Now, we can go look at this video here. I'm going to play a little clip here for you, and you're going to see this video with the Happy Days, you know, theme song playing. And, you know, you'll see, you know, a comparison between us and them. And when I say us so-called Black Native Americans and Latinos, and them, meaning the Edomite, okay, as we see how the difference, okay, of our life here in Great Babylon, America.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle humps, ready to race to you. These days are ours. These days are ours. Share them with me. Send mine happy days.
So as you saw in that video, you saw that who always was on top? Edomites. And who always was at the bottom? Us. Who always was happy? The Edomites. Who always was sad? Us. Who always had the richest? The Edomites. Who always was living in poverty and misery? Us. Okay, so the Lord, okay, is going to do what? Recompense Great Babylon, America, the so-called white man, okay, for all of his wickedness that he's put on the children of Israel. That's why when I brought out there in Jeremiah, you know, 50 and verse 33, where it says that the children of Israel and the children of Judah, okay, northern and southern kingdom, were held captive, okay, and were pressed together. And this is what we see going on right now. Okay, let's continue on here with verse 35. It says, A sword is upon the Chaldees, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon the princes, and upon the wise men. We've seen a lot of the active crime now taking place now with these migrants coming across, okay, because these are not migrants seeking asylum, a lot of them. These are migrants, okay, who are let out of the prison system from the various nations across the earth that are coming here to get that chaos started, that these elites, okay, the wicked that rule the earth, is looking to have started here in Great Babylon, America, so that they can do what? Bring in the order. They want to get this place down to the level to where people are begging for them to do something about it. And who are going to be the people who are really going to be crying for this order? None other than the Edomites. Let's continue on here. It says, A sword is upon the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they should be dismayed. A sword is upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they should become as women. A sword is upon her treasure, and they should be robbed. So you're seeing right now, okay, people here, in particular these Edomites, are going to be facing a different kind of Jake, okay, different kind, okay, of kind of conflict, okay, with Jake. But other than this conflict, okay, the Lord, okay, has something special for these Edomite. Okay, they're not going to be able to band together as they think that they will, okay, to come up against Jake, okay? They're going to go up against each other. When we go into the book of 2nd Ezra 6 and starting with verse 22, it says, And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Do you know that Jake is the one that actually does a lot of the delivery, a lot of the storing of the food, okay? A lot of the cleaning up of the garbage, a lot of the landscaping is all Jake. Okay, these Edomites, they don't do that. They rather go on drugs and do fentanyl and just sit on their ass or hold a sign lying about their service, you know, saying, you know, homeless vet, when they never serve a day in their life in the military, before they go and take up a low paying labor job. So it's always Jake. Okay, so when all hell breaks loose, do you really believe that the low level Jake is going to be able to show up to work? Of course not, because unless you're under the protection of Yahweh Shemi Shai, okay, everybody that steps outside their house, okay, is a potential victim. And even if you're in your house, you're a potential victim. Okay, and these Edomites are not exempt from this. It continues and it says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they should suddenly be afraid. That trumpet sound is coming from us. We're letting you know what is going to take place. Okay, this is going to happen. And it's happening as we speak right now. It's just haven't happened to you yet. Okay, and it says, at that time shall friends fight against one another like enemies. Oh, it didn't say that they're going to get together. It said they're going to fight like enemies. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell there, and the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. So people, okay, are going to become so disgruntled with the situation going on here in Great Babylon, America, which I'm talking about these Edomites, okay? Those happy days are over. There's no more happy days anymore. Gone are the days of the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, and even into the 1990s, okay? We are in a time of terror. Why? Let's go into the book of Matthew 24 and start verse 12. It says, and because iniquity, wickedness, shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come. Now, when you have Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, as the model, the role model of the earth, it creates a wickedness so evil, so vile, so abominable. We can go into the book of Jeremiah and see what the effects of this is. Okay, this is the book of Jeremiah 51 and verse 9. It says, we would have healed Babylon, Great Babylon, America, but she's not healed. Forsake her. Meaning we are not going to give two craps about this place. It brings joy to me to feed the hopefully elect of Yasharala, Israel, so-called Blacks and Americans and Latino, okay, who are in this truth of the demise, okay, of our oppressors' nation. And it says, and let us go everyone in his own country, for a judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. So see, this place is that wicked, man, that the judgment of the Lord is going to come heavy on this place. Nobody is going to be working with each other here. You have 18 nations here, which includes Yasharala, okay? And all these nations are going to do what? They're going to have to band together because of the horror show that's going to be going and taking place here in Great Babylon, America, okay? When you go into the book of Isaiah 13 and 11, it says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause arrogancy of the proud to cease. And who's more prouder than the so-called white man? Nobody. Moab, okay, the so-called Chinese, I mean, they're proud, but not on the same level as Esau, the so-called white man. Imagine the image of the prophets, the Most High, the sun, looks like the doggone Sasquatch caveman. You can't get more prouder than that. And it says, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. You can be a Jake. You have a job, you have a car, you have a roof over your head, and you walk and have an interaction with a homeless, shit-smelling, stink breath. I mean, smell like shit. I mean, why? Because the motherfucker shit their damn trousers, Edomite. And they will still look down at you with a proud eyes, even though you turn around, you give them maybe $1 or $5. Okay, to help them with their homelessness or whatever the case is like that, or whatever their drug addiction is. They still have the nerve to look down on you. That's how proud these people are. Imagine that. Okay, imagine that. And I know a lot of you brothers and sisters have experienced that. Okay, so we're in a time right now, so the Lord is going to ensure that the hearts of people are going to be so cold that nobody's going to be helping each other. You know, unless you have the protection of coming from Yahweh Shemi Shai, you are going to be shit the fuck out of luck out here in Great Babylon, America, because you can't trust nobody. Okay, what it says, friends will fight each other like enemies. Nobody will be able to trust each other. And so this is the misery you see going on with Great Babylon, America. These Edomites, their happy days are over and done with. Okay, all of their wickedness with their experiments and all of their oppressive methods that they tried to use on Jake is now coming back on them. Okay, they call them zombies, but really, are they zombies or they just drug addicts? Okay, who are on the drugs that was meant really for Jake, but to see the Lord multiplied by 100 so that they are actually out of their mind. Okay, so this is the chaos and what we can look forward here in Great Babylon America. But if you're part of the hopefully elect, all of this is really a show. There's nothing to worry about, and that's what you have to keep in your mind. That's what it says, roughly paraphrasing. Wisdom and knowledge should be a stability in a time, because while everybody else is going to be seeking the carnal answer, we would know through the gospel, okay, that this is all being orchestrated by who? None other than Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay, using, okay, his fleshly made creatures, okay, which is Esau the Edomite, to execute it here on this earth. Let's close with the book of Revelations 18. Psalm verse 20 says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God had avenged you on her. Tawadi Yahweh Shai. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. So at the end of the day, Great Babylon America, okay, will get a precision strike, okay, will be destroyed, okay, because these are the same people, okay, when we remind them of what they've done to us, would say, forget it, shut up, I didn't do it. That was a long time ago. So they repented not of the wicked deeds that they have done to the children of Yasharala, Israel, a so-called Black Native Americans and Latino. And the ultimate recompense that the Lord is going to deliver unto them is to destroy their very proud, okay, inheritance, which is Great Babylon America, and they'll become nomads with no land, no government, just 1,000 years of oppressive slavery under the Hebrew Israelites, or so-called Black Native Americans and Latino, in the heavenly kingdom. So Lord willing, the hopefully elect was edified. Let close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rakakadash. Double honor said teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone. Likewise, brothers out there putting the truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. No more happy days.
Now I see I'm up to no good, and I want to start again. Can't remember when it felt good. Now I can't remember when. Love, only in my dreams, as real as it may seem, it was only